Hey, it's Jean. Welcome back to my channel. Today, join me on a journey through the lively streets, amazing food, and rich culture of Hanoi, the capital city of Vietnam. Get ready to experience the sights, sounds, and flavors of the city together. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Hanoi is so overwhelming in the best way possible. Although it's compact, there's an explosion of sensations everywhere you turn, from the sights, sounds, smells, and of course, the taste, which I'll show you now by trying the first two dishes in our trip. While pho often steals the spotlight for first-time visitors to Hanoi, tonight I'm showing you something new, Bun Dau Mam Tom. Though its strong aroma of the shrimp paste might intimidate some, this dish is a bold and flavorful experience not to be missed. Picture a plate with rice vermicelli pressed into patches and cubed for serving, alongside crispy brown cubes of deep-fried tofu, crunchy spring rolls, blood sausage, assorted herbs, cucumber slices, and a unique Giacom sausage made with green rice. But the actual real star is the magical fermented shrimp paste. Don't let the initial scent fool you. To enjoy, simply dip your chosen ingredients into the tangy shrimp paste sauce and pair them with rice noodles. Each bite is a symphony of flavors. We were completely stuffed after finishing the large meal for two, but we couldn't resist trying a popular dessert nearby, a yogurt with pandan jelly. It turned out to be a delightful and refreshing treat. After the gorgeous meals, we had a quick stroll around Hoan Kiem Lake, or Lake of the Returned Sword. The lake is the heart of Hanoi and is named after a legend of Emperor Lê Lợi, who was bestowed a magical sword by a divine turtle to defend Vietnam, and later returned it to the lake. Despite its ancient tale, today the lake is so alive with energy, laughter and music. From doing exercises to dancing, or simply admiring the lake, there's something for everyone here. As the day winds down, we've got one more treat in store to cap off our first day in Hanoi, indulging in the popular game Trang Tien, or Trang Tien ice cream for a sweet ending.
Cho mình một kem đậu xanh, một cốm với một miệng rong biển.
Good morning everyone! Today we're starting our day bright and early with the daily flag raising ceremony at Ba Dinh Square. Then we'll be checking out some of Hanoi's famous landmarks at the Ho Chi Minh complex, and of course trying out lots of delicious dishes. So grab your coffee and let's dive into another day of discovery here in beautiful Hanoi.
Đến giờ cử hành lễ.
After the moving flag ceremony, which I highly recommend for early risers, we're pausing for a moment to enjoy a quick breakfast with Bun Dau Mam and a latte at a nearby coffee shop before the Chi Minh Mausoleum complex officially opens. The site is an absolute must-see in Hanoi, especially for those who are into Vietnam's modern history. It's also very convenient to visit, as every landmark inside it is within walking distance. We'll now head over to pay our respects at President Ho Chi Minh's Mausoleum and Stilt House, check out the historic Chua Mot Cot, and learn more about Vietnam's past at the Chi Minh Museum. The 1,000-year-old symbol of Hanoi's capital, Chua Mot Cot, or One Pillar Pagoda, is famous for rich history and unique architecture. It looks like a lotus flower rising from the water that symbolizes purity and beauty. In 2012, it was honored as the pagoda with the most unique architecture in Asia. Visiting this place brings me a sense of peace and tranquility. This simple wooden house, surrounded by a huge fish pond and lots of greenery, is a place President Ho Chi Minh used to live and work in 10 years. The house's simplicity and connection to nature, with plenty of plants and fruit trees, offer insight into Ho Chi Minh's humble life and appreciation for the natural world. The Ho Chi Minh Museum is the last spot in Ho Chi Minh complex. It was built in the shape of a white lotus flower, which is nearly 20 meters high, including 3 floors. More than 2,000 documents and showpieces are displayed, reflecting President Ho Chi Minh's life and Vietnam's revolutionary stages since late 19th century. Next, we're heading over to Ca La Vong, known as fried fish with turmeric and dill, for our next lunch spot in Hanoi. This restaurant has earned its place in the Michelin Guide for Hanoi, and once you step inside, you'll understand why. The charming fish-themed decorations create a unique atmosphere that adds to the dining experience. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, Ca. Originating from the lively streets of Hanoi, is a specialty dish you won't want to miss. What's special is that the staff prepared right at the table, which adds to the excitement. Picture this, sizzling turmeric marinated fish, served alongside vermicelli noodles, fresh herbs, and a kick of shrimp paste. With every bite, you'll experience the rich umami of the fish meat, the enticing aroma of the dill, and the satisfying crunch of the peanuts. It's a burst of flavors that leave you craving for more. Wandering aimlessly around Hanoi is my favorite thing to do, alongside planned activities. In the middle of the city, you'll find the Old Quarter. Here, the 36 streets and guilds, called Phố Phường, each have their own story. These streets started from trading specific things, and today, they still have their own special charm. As you walk through the small paths and busy streets, you'll smell delicious street food all around you. There's so much to taste and see in every corner, where you can try the city's authentic dishes while soaking in the vibrant atmosphere of Hanoi. After a delightful random stroll through Hanoi's Old Quarter, it's time to settle in for dinner. And bún riêu, which is Vietnamese crab noodle soup, is the perfect choice to cap off the day. This hearty and flavorful soup, filled with fresh crab meat, tofu, tomatoes, and topped with fragrant herbs, is a comforting end to the day's adventures. With my appetite satisfied, I'm ready to recharge and get ready for another exciting day ahead. As the sun rises over Hanoi, the city wakes to a peaceful morning, a stark contrast to the bustling nightlife. For breakfast, I opt for cháo sườn, a nourishing rice porridge that warms the body, and bánh giò, a savory rice cake filled with flavorful ingredients. Vietnamese hot dishes like these are staples, providing a nutritious start to the day. Before continuing my adventures, I pause at a charming florist cafe, enjoying a fragrant cup of Vietnamese coffee while admiring the beautiful flowers. It's the perfect way to kickstart the day with comfort and tranquility. Our first stop of the day is Hoa Lo Prison. My boyfriend is conducting a study on dog tourism in Vietnam, so I tagged along to explore. There were quite a lot of visitors at the time we visited the prison, but we were greeted warmly by the staff, who also provided us with an audio guide to enhance our experience.
Thuê cho máy là 50.000 đồng một ngày một tháng nhé.
As we wandered through the prison, we looked into the various aspects of the city's history, gaining insights into its past. The service here has been exceptional, making our visit informative and engaging. It's fascinating to learn about the darker chapters of Vietnam's history, and I hope that dark tourism becomes more popular in the country, allowing more people to appreciate and understand our heritage. Next, we get ourselves energized with a quick banh mi before we visit Quoc Tu Giam, also known as the Temple of Literature, one place I couldn't leave without visiting. I'll say Quoc Tu Giam was my absolute favorite spot of the entire trip, maybe the most favorite. Established in 1076, Quoc Tu Giam is Vietnam's first university, boasting a rich history and cultural significance. The architecture of the temple reflects traditional Vietnamese design, featuring charming courtyards, pavilions, and stone stelae. As we explore the grounds, we saw the iconic stone turtles, honoring exceptional scholars. Quoc Tu Giam is not just a historical landmark, it's a must-see for anyone interested in Vietnam's intellectual heritage. It's the perfect closure to our Hanoi journey, allowing us to detach ourselves from the hustle and bustle of the city life for a while and immerse ourselves in centuries of history and culture. And that's also a wrap on my unforgettable adventure in Hanoi. I know it's sad, but with so much more to explore in this incredible city, I am already counting down the days until I can come back. Thanks so much for watching my video. I really appreciate the time you spent to join me on this journey. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for my even more exciting upcoming vlogs for my trips in Huế, Da Nang and Hoi An. Until next time, keep exploring. Goodbye.